I am back again. My name is Mama Pat. This is so let's just have. I go roam and bring you all the gist on the net. A while ago, the Minister of Finance, Honorable Cassiel Ato Forson, read the budget for 2025. A lot of things in there have got people ranting on social media, but of course, as a youth, I stand for the youth. I stand with the youth and I stand for the youth. One thing that has, caught a lot of attention making people write all their senses in their head on social media has to do with the betting tax. Sometime back in the past government administration, taxes were put on bet taxing here in Ghana, and it took effect quickly when it was talked about in Parliament. We didn't know whether it was passed into a law or something, but the time which that statement was made, it just commenced swiftly, very fast. It started commencing very fast. And so, we didn't get time to even talk about it. People were mad about it, but nothing could have been done about it. So people started paying taxes on their bet wins. It generated a lot of talks on social media. People were like, there are no jobs. Calculating odds. Why would you have to take, 10% of tax from us? From a political tangent, people decided to use it for their advantage. And so when NDC was coming back into power, they promised to scrape off the betting tax and then the levy. Finally, Ato Forson, Honorable Minister for Finance, read the budget today and they said it will be abolished in no time. I don't know what they are waiting for. But one thing they didn't mention at all that really baffles me right now is the COVID tax. Like COVID by 2019, even COVID-19, 2019, 2020, Sabesine. Minister of Finance is reading budgets for 2025 and nothing was mentioned about COVID tax, and it's making a lot of people mad. And I think they should, look at it again. If it will be scrapped off, the earlier the better. People also said or make the speculations that the youth are, getting too much addicted to betting, using people's, business monies and stuff like that, running businesses down because they end up using their boss's money to, stake bets and they are not getting the returns. And it's become very, very addictive. People are selling properties to actually indulge in betting. And so if they are giving the 10%, tax on the betting wins, then it can become a deterrent, because religiously and socially it's not good for the youth. But my point is, when they were bringing the, winning bet tax into existence, did they consider it as a religious, tangent or as a social deterrent from youth from indulging in the tax and the betting, or they just wanted to, do something to get money to help the governance? Reading the budget, people are saying that it will become very detrimental for the government's financial strength since it's contributing a lot and that money can be used to help the free education and all of that. People are happy on the streets about it for some reasons. Well, I don't bet personally. I don't stake bets. So anyhow it's going to go, it's fine by me. But I think people are jubilating. And so if you're a bet staker, congratulations to you. But you see, don't go and use somebody's business money, someone's hard-earned money to stake bets and be hoping that you get returns. This is an investment you have to rely on. Everyone wants to do two, but not between their sticky better. Miss, if I don't get sense like that, I will come advise you about betting. But I think we should be responsible for all our actions and inactions. Maybe going forward, we'll hear something about the COVID tax. But for time being, e-levy and that of the betting tax will be abolished in no time. My next story has to do with over the weekend, celebrating Ghana 68. There are events that annually happens, in the diaspora for Ghanaians living there and some people who would want to enjoy, Ghana music on the diaspora. One of it has to do with the 68th anniversary party, Alordia, who is the mind behind Ghana Music Award, US and UK, actually been organized. Aside those events, he has other events he's been hosting. And I don't know whether they were trying to sabotage, Stonebouy. The conversation so far didn't sit with a lot of it. A guy with a handle, Enoch Ejapon, wrote something on Facebook and it churned out a lot of anger from a lot of people. People shared that post really saying their piece of it in caption form. Well, Alordia was interviewed by Ajeman Prempe on Radio XYZ, asking him how his show went. I don't know where the conversation started and it ended, only for him to be asked about how the show went. People actually weren't so pleased, especially a UK lady who has come out to say that Onim Dientia, they paid that amount for a program and this artists who were on board didn't do live show for them, and that they were miming the song from the background, and they came in late. The place that the program was held, if you pay for space for 4 hours, you have to be on time. She said she got there early, but the program didn't even start early. And so each artist didn't have a lot of time to actually perform like the way they wanted. And they didn't give them live. And so the money they paid for gate fee doesn't, correspond with the performances they gave them. And so they should do better. But Alordia didn't see that to talk about. He only came on radio interview with Ajaman Prempe to say that Stonebouy show at a point almost to take tickets, and at a point they were giving free tickets and whatever it is. The person wanted you to host an event for him. It didn't happen with you. This attitude should stop. People become so powerful that they think that when they are not there, you shouldn't survive. It's so wrong. It is very, very wrong. Whether it was free or not, the video I saw Stonebouy performing, and he even did live performances. It went well. It was good. I think there's an attitude about Nigerians we should copy. Nigerians have their own, wentry among them in the creative industry. But when it has to do with international, they come together, hide all their, their dirty clothes and do it. But among yourself, you don't solve it internally. You want to take it international. Why? Why? The issue about sabotage, this is doing this, it's not healthy for the industry. I think something should be done about it so that we can grow internationally. We are looking at performing at Grammys, one artist filling O2 and all of that. And menial conversations and arguments like this is causing a lot of separation. And you think these people don't see.
I think what be the teacher be.
It's Stonebouy to take the ticket in to say who say high sense.
Me what be the Cassiel ya teach so to say high sense. Me who be one that.
Na Alordia say would you see bibia baby Serbia no kura na na obeka ntu be so say Stonebouy attitude the ticket in so.
Say ma hu mula no nti we to be kasa me mbo bia the me ma come kasa. Ya teach so to say high sense.
My next story has to do with Efya Odo of Rants and Bands. We know some time back, conversations went on with Cassiel Ato on the show, and something was said about Mama Pat. She didn't really like it. Obeka said there's a conversation Sunday where Efya Odo went to the church to, visit her and apologize to her. Evangelist Mama Pat, heavyweight chapel, wager so, or Shrano. So when she went there, she was given the opportunity to speak, and while she was there, apparently she says that she's there to apologize. Maybe what she said the last time on the show didn't sit well with Mama Pat, and so no, Wabasa Obaba apologized. Mama Pat or about her pants, so or Jitumu Edeni Bonnie Echen, and now they are cool. It has even become a sound on TikTok. People are using. I think it's the wise and the prudent thing to do. If you think you have offended somebody, it doesn't take too much to say sorry to people you have offended. My name is Mama Pat. This is Let's Just Have. I entreat you all to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on your notification button. Leave your comments in the comment section. It will be replied for you, and everything will be done beautifully. That's all I have for you today. Stay positive out there, and it's a wrap.